everyone, TJ back here with a new Diablo video. This time I'm going to be discussing Legacy of Dreams Poison Scythe Necro build I've modified to better adapt for blind, obviously. So this is not optimal by any means, but this is just what I'm rocking right now, and it's working pretty well for me. The damage is pretty good, the survivability is pretty strong. There's sometimes where I can die to elite affixes because I'm a melee class or melee build. So the short version, this is LOD Poison Scythe, so that means we got Nair's Black Death in the cube, and I have Death Theories in the cube just for all the damage multipliers passively. We'll get to what Briggs Wrath is doing here in a second. I have Triggles, Cord Fang, Lecture the Stain, Mainhand Offhand, Crisbins, and Convention. Rings, I think they're both ancient. Dainty's Binding, ancient, with an augment on it. Damage reduction, anytime something is cursed. Then the pants are the golem skin. The damage reduction and cooldown are better with the golem. Boots, Ice Climbers to counteract Sling Gauntlets, so I just get the same armor. So the piece is Red Zeth's Volition. It just lets me have a poison skeleton mage because he gives me 2 runes and damage reduction. And then ancient Aquilas, which I augmented with the rubies. I think it was rubies. So you're gonna have armor basically for just more armor for Stonebones to put up percentage. And then helm is the Oryx with a amethyst, or at least it should be an amethyst, right? Maybe, I don't remember. And then necklace actually was a flavor of time for a long time, and then I thought about this overnight. I put on Haunted Visions in there and put Briggs Wrath in the cube, and I'll explain that in a second. And then the gauntlets right now are Ancient, Stronghold? I don't know. They're the gauntlets that give like a multiplier for knockbacks or pulls. And the reason why this works, and the reason why I'm enjoying these modifications, is simply that the flavor of time and Nemesis both emanate from the follower, right? So that essentially frees up Amulet and Wrists, right? The reason why is because if I kept Haunted Visions in the cube, the only other amulet I could wear would be Flavor of Time. You know, maybe something else that's an ancient, like the one that gives me more stacks of bone armor, which is fine, I guess. But I figured this would be a better route, so what I did was Flavor of Time, Nemesis on the follower, Haunted Visions on me, this on obviously, so I have Trapped at like 25, and Stricken and LOD somewhere in the 40s, 50s, 60s, I don't know, something like that. So nothing's crazy high yet, but I got something going. Now the thing that brings all this together is the Nair's Black Death, and so I have 4 stacks of poison. So I have the Golem, which eats the Skeleton Mage corpse. So that's 1. Skeleton Mage is 2. Bone Armor is 3. My Grim Scythe is 4. And Grim Scythe is big boy damage, and Simulacrum just triples it. Health, sustain, damage. Like Simulacrum is just ridiculous. So aside from the poison multiplying skills, because there's, I have the teleport, blood, whatever the hell it's called, blood something. So armor percent after I teleport, so it just adds more armor and more defense and toughness. Grim Scythe, Simulacrum, Blood and Bone. Blood and Bone gives me 3 people for me. Now, passives here, kind of fun. So I have the Rigor Mortis, which is, I think, reduces damage if they're poisoned, which they will be. So toughness from standalone, increase attack speed from that one thing, and then more life based on things around it, based on things like life trade. But their health, that one health hit, I think. I forget. But so basically, the idea is this is a melee build. Everything's up close. So real quickly, demonstrate. Just click go into a rift. Should be prepared. Now, this build is so tanky and damaging in one go that I have just decided to put everything I could into more toughness, so rubies and amethysts in my armor. I may put a couple diamonds in for all resist, but right now it's pretty quite effective, and then drop everything to harvest from Paragon. And because there's no cooldowns, I don't need any cooldown reduction, all I need is area damage, attack speed, and just damage, pretty much. You know, so it's pretty simple. The rotation's pretty easy as well, so just find a path in this rift and see that. There we go.
Not enough essence.
This is on T16 if I remember right, so we're getting a terrible. Yeah, everybody give me a hand. Come on.
Consumes you. Give it no time.
Okay. I just want to give you a quick illustration. You see what I mean, though? With Strong Arm and Briggs Wrath, like working in tandem like that, it helps melt things so quickly. And because I have 3 of me swinging, each of us proccing area, I think this is like this proc area, but it just screams will die. I mean, it might take a second because I don't have as much damage as I should because I don't have ancient everything and sockets and whatever. But right now it's working fine. Right, I can run 75 to people or 80 with 2. Like I can do it. I can do a little bit higher. I can't do 100 yet, unfortunately. But at this moment, best bet is reforge anything that's not ancient into an ancient and just go from there and hopefully min-max and min-max stats. And I may actually reforge this Golem's Can Breaches because I kind of screwed up. I was trying to reroll the Bone Spike damage into Poison Scythe, or Grim Scythe, and I kind of rerolled the wrong stat, so I kind of botched it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of my modified LOD necro. This is just what I've got going right now. Like I said, so LOD gives me damage and damage reduction, Trapped gives me more damage and a slow, and Simplicity Strength gives me damage and sustain with a 4% max life per swing, right? And then, so you have toughness from gauntlets, pants, belt, helm, chest, and whatever other defensive stats you have rolled in Paragon or whatever else. You could go Parthians, APDs, whatever they're called, Parthians, Defenders, whatever it's called. That's Call of Duty, wrong thing. Parthian Defenders, that one. Anyway, you can do that. That's like a lot of toughness when you stun things, and you're stunning things a lot because of your Charisma sentence and your poison stack. So you're going to be stunning a lot anyway. So just damage reduction everywhere. You could run, depending on what you have. So for me, like I said, I'm doing Strong Arm and the Briggs Wrath. The reason why I went with Strong Arm is because it's an ancient, right? And I figured an ancient with these stats that's on it and the legendary would be a bit more beneficial right now than Parthian Defenders. Parthians, I may end up reforging them to ancient and swapping off Strong Arm, but I think I'll keep the Briggs Wrath going just because the groups, it helps group so much easier, right? And it helps melt because of the damage. And even if I don't have Strong Arm, it still helps because of area damage. So essentially, nothing too drastic in terms of mods modifying it, but this is what I got so far. If I find anything else that helps me, I'll let you guys know. The reason why I don't care if I run NIMS or Flavor Time is because either my follower has it or one of my friends who's playing me usually has it. Like at least one of them on. Like all we really need is names. But thanks you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next stream over on twitch.tv/TJTheBlindGamer. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TJTheBlindGamer, and I do have a Discord. So if you want to be part of that. Should be uploading a set with Kiryu in the next day or two, so hope you guys enjoy that as well.